current senator in the Shannon, Michael McDowell, is the nephew of Brian McNeill, and Owen McNeill was his granddad. So that's how close these things are. They're within touching distance of us. And I wanted to find, how do you approach the Civil War? It's such a broad thing, and it's a thing that my grandmother's generation didn't speak of, because families were on either side, you know. My granny danced in, I think it was Dawson Street. She did Irish dancing for the Blue Shirts, because her sister was going out with a blue shirt. And she told us that, kind of laughing, because she hated blue shirts. She didn't know what the blue shirts were at the time. But so this is about Brian McNeill, and Brian found himself in Sligo training a platoon there when the Civil War broke out. And I read as much as I could on the Civil War. I read Ernie O'Malley's The Singing Flame, which is about the Civil War and being in the GPO. The Civil War started quite subtly. It was, you know, they'd be saying, there'd be Republicans talking to lads in the army going, why don't you come in with us? Or they'd be saying, no, I have to arrest you. And then they'd arrest them and they'd let them go, and then they'd be arrested and they'd let them go. And then the Fort Ports was shelled, and then it was on fully. But this story about Brian McNeill, his father Owen was in the national government. His brothers Turlough and Neil were in the National Army, the Free State Army, and he wanted to stay in Sligo with his comrades. So they were on opposition forces, but they didn't split up. The family didn't split up, and Brian was still quite close with his parents and his brothers, and he would write to them regularly. So the verses of this song are letters home from Brian, and they robbed an armoured car called the Ballinalee from General Sean McKeown, which made McKeown furious, and McKeown made it his mission to hunt them down, and he hunted them down on Ben Bulben. And the Noble Six are the six who were shot controversially. They were bayoneted and big wounds in the back, so they were very much not allowed to surrender. So this is called The Death of McNeill. Now they say the war is over, so put away your gun. Sit down and work it out with us, there's plenty to be done. Now they say the war is over, there's no more need to run, but the truth is that it's only just begun. Mother dear, from a stately Sligo home I ride to thee. The Ballinalee sits prettily beneath an apple tree, and General McKeown is walking home and bitter to the core. We'll wait for him among the hills and send him out to shore. Now they say the war You got me shown the lads, you'll have to find them on your own. And won't you tell my mother not to worry so? My comrades are the finest men that I have ever known.